And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Tatnall School here in Greenville, Delaware. Tonight, the first State Orthopedics high school volleyball match of the week. We have a treat for you tonight coming up from downstate. It's Delmarva Christian, winners of 10 straight. They're 10-1. They take on the Tatnall Hornets. Senior night here at Tatnall. They come in at 6-5, coming off losses to Friends and Tower Hill. And with me tonight, Jason Winchell. Pops Halliday here. Nick's here, but he's not really working with us tonight too much, but we're going to have some good volleyball we hope for you. Been looking forward to seeing the Royals. They are in the white. Lost that season opening match to Cape Henlopen and have not lost since.
Yeah.
Fourth Saturday, good one.
Fourth Saturday to Cape, and I don't think they've dropped many sets since. Well, like here is we're ready to go. Like no introductions. Let's go.
We had the senior night. That was about a half hour, 40 minutes ago. But we are we're all set, Jad. Keeping it. Why is that picture? Because the monitor's crooked. That's why. I'm always worried about that when I'm on the camera at a football game. The monitor looks a little crooked, but we're good. I may adjust it a little bit. All right, we are about ready to serve for the beginning of the match. This is Nancy Evans, one of the 6 seniors and the daughter of Coach John Evans. Pretty emotional scene before the match with John and Nancy when he was talking about her senior year and her accomplishments. And we're underway. That's a block out there, and that was number 3 for Tatnall, Naya Kelman, and she knocked it down.
Throwing a block party here at the Tatnall School.
I want to put my credential back around my neck before I lose it. Can't lose this one yet until I get the new one.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that comes in soon, or we could be in trouble.
It's going to take me a little while to get these names correct. That's out, and that's going to be a point for Tatnall. A couple Tatnall students, looks like some football players here in attendance. We had a homecoming invitation earlier tonight. Not sure who got invited. I believe, I don't know who it was, but there was
number 4 on. Did they have a JV?
Yeah, because there's no 4 on the varsity roster.
Yeah.
And that's going to be dug by Evans. This is up, and it's knocked in by number 5, Caitlin McGonigal, and she puts
what a start!
The Hornets up 3-0.
What a start here for the Hornets on senior night. They're playing. Coming out of the gate on fire.
Nancy Evans joined us on the DLS Weekly last week from Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm glad to have her and Coach Evans on. There's a nice kill attempt, but a dug back there by number 7, Kennedy. Another save by Delmarva Christian. I think, Jay, my camera work was not fast enough. Trust me, it was saved back there, but down it goes. And it's 4-0. And along with Nancy Evans, there was another senior, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. Carly Kennedy, was that it?
Oh, my God.
That's a service error, and DCS on the board.
What's wrong with my memory? I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, it was Carly Kennedy who was on.
I think you're right.
All right, so back to serve. There's number 4 on this team. This is Tessa Kwiatkowski. Just recently reached 1,000 assists for the Royals. Nice serve just over the net. I'm going to back the camera up a little bit so we can see a little better. And that's out. It's going to be a point for the Royals, 4-2. It doesn't take long to get back in once you're down a few.
No, not. Especially, like you said, Delmarva Christian is 10-1 for a reason. I was in the bunker over the weekend. They're looking pretty, they're looking pretty good for that first round bye. We still got a week and a half left in the season. It ends next Saturday night.
That's going to be long. 5-2. We have 2 more featured matches for you. We're going to be at DMA next week, I believe, for Cape Henlopen at Delaware Military Academy, and then the season ender we're scheduled to be at St. Mark's for Ursuline and St. Mark's.
As long as they don't change that match on them.
Yeah, a lot of times they change that to a daytime match, which would be difficult for us.
Especially since we have a football game at 10:30.
Service error makes it 5-3. Checking in for Tatnall, number 21. That is Carly Kennedy. Back to serve for the Royals. This is Ellie Milloway. There's 2 Milloways on the team, so I got to make sure I get them right. There's a nice kill down the middle, and that looks like my friend Emma Kirby.
Emma Kirby, I was so when I got up this morning, I had a lot of emails on basketball. Some schedules changed, and
there's Emma right there. Sister Sophie graduated last year. The Kirby sisters have they've done a lot of great things here at Tatnall athletically, and I'm sure academically.
They were a Final Four team last year in girls basketball, Mike. As they knocked out the favorite St. Elizabeth's Vikings in the quarters.
Off the tape, played back there by Kennedy, dug by Evans. It's going to be bumped over here, and it's still alive. The bump by Casey Kennedy. 2 Kennedys on the team just to mess me up. That's in. That's going to be a kill for number 7. That's Elena Milloway, so she's the sophomore. Ellie is the senior. And back to serve number 11, Evelyn Jensen. 2 Kwiatkowskis, 2 Milloways.
That means we're guaranteed to get it mixed up.
Yeah, I'm going to apologize to the families immediately. That goes deep into the corner, played there by the Royals. Tapped over, and the winner, that's number 20, Kaylin Yoder.
Good job. She found a placement where it softly touched it over the net, found the opening.
Over on 2 by Kennedy. Royals get it. Smacked. And I think that was blocked. Definitely a block because we're still playing. Now we have a whistle. They're going to be, they changed their mind, Jay. 4 hits. Kind of a late call. But they're entitled to change their minds. 7-5 Tatnall. If we get any scores, we will pass them along because that's the kind of people we are.
Busy volleyball day, a lot of important matches. Some teams that are on the bubble have a chance to pick
up. That's going to be an ace. Yeah, you're right. It's getting down to that time of year. It's Gracie Corrado with the ace.
Some of the bubble teams have a chance to pick up 4-point wins today.
Yeah, some big matches. Padua at Tower Hill. Over at Charter today, it was Ursuline and Charter. Ursuline could use a few wins.
St. Mark's Archmere.
St. Mark's Archmere just starting about the same time as this one. There's a whistle, and it's going to be 2 touches. 9-5. Coach Zampini's up. He wants a timeout.
It's a good job by Coach Zampini. He sees her. Sometimes the teams that take the long bus trips up, it takes them a minute to get adjusted. But
there's Mike. Mike in the purple. Used to coach at Concord. Spent a year coaching at St. Elizabeth. Past couple of years, he's been actually this year he started at Delmarva Christian.
He was at, like you said, St. Elizabeth's, Concord.
Daughter played at St. Mark's.
It's one of the best liberos I ever saw play. And there was a lot of them. She was special.
There is Mike Zampini. We go back to this side of the net, back to serve. Number 12, Gracie Corrado, the sophomore, with a 9-5 lead. Couple of points in a row here for Tatnall.
A couple errors, a 4 hit and a 2 hit.
Pops that one up, and that's too far back. Royals get a point back.
I think that was what he was saying at the timeout. Let's cut down on those mistakes.
Kirby back in. I guess Sophie's not going to be serving. I can't wait to see Sophie play some basketball this year.
Emma?
Yeah, I could watch Sophie play too, but I want to watch Emma Kirby play basketball. That's right. Sorry, Sophie, if you're watching. And look, Emma goes and sits down, so she's not coming in. And away we go. This nice serve there by the lefty, Tessa Kwiatkowski. bumped over. That's not going to get the job done. Chance here. Block. Nice block by Yoder.
Hornets have been doing a great job at the net. That's their second block here in the first set.
Into serve, Chloe Kennedy. There were 3 Kennedys on this team, just to mess us up even more. That's wide.
Kick saving beauty.
Played there by John Evans. Or was it one of the players?
I thought it was the coach, but now that I'm wondering, or whatever it was a kick saving beauty at that.
John dressed in both of them. Mike and John both wearing the shorts and the golf shirts today, as usual. Who else is wearing shorts and a golf shirt? Oh, yeah, that's right. We are back underway. Call that long by an inch or 2. Point Royals. They trail by 4. We mentioned Tatnall's been struggling, but this is a long ride for Delmarva Christian. They made it before. They're used to traveling.
Yeah, that's one thing
Eastern Shore Conference. That's another service error.
You noticed this year they're not playing as. They may have played 1 or 2.
They played Holly Grove, and that was it.
That was it. They wanted to.
Holly Grove is a good team.
They wanted to challenge themselves.
They weren't picking up any bonus points in that conference except for Holly Grove. So. Set and off of the wall, down it goes. Ellie Millaway picks up the point there. Checking in is number 11, Jensen. And back serve, it's Rachel Fetterman. There's a name we know, Fetterman. The libero, too much, and maybe this floor's a little smaller than we're used to.
Yeah, that one had just a little too much mustard on it.
Decent crowd on hand here at Tatnall tonight. Of course, you're not seeing any crowd in your picture because the other bleachers are in. And this is a service error extravaganza going on. Yoder checks back in along with number 4, Tessa Kwiatkowski. Tessa's going to serve. Let's see if she can get it inside the white lines. 13-9. That's going to be dug into the scorer's table. Point for Kirby. So Tatnall doing pretty well so far. A lot of unforced errors so far for both teams. Let's see if they can clean that up a little bit. Here's Carly Kennedy to pop-up video. It's up for Yoder, taps off the tape, and down it goes. And that is another point for the Hornets.
This is the start that the Tatnall wanted.
Naya Kelman was in the right place. Near save by DCS, but not enough. So the save by Naya Kelman pays off. Another point for Tatnall. Back set, dug by Nancy Evans. Here's Kelman going deep. That would have, I think that would have been in. Good play. Must have been outside the antenna. It's tough to tell from here. We really couldn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see any flags go up, but that doesn't mean I'm kind of blocked in the one angle, so.
We have to rely on depth perception. Saved by Kennedy. It's going to be able, nice play, just wide. A sharp angle. There's a great effort there by Tatnall's number 10, Kitty Schropp.
We talked about Delmarva Christian schedules. Tatnall's schedule, you heard Coach Evans scheduled tough. You know, Tatnall's looking to make the tournament for the first time in a few years.
Down the middle, nice dig back there. And that's bumped over. Chance here for Kelman. Goes deep, and that's in. Nice play, Nia Kelman. That was, Jay looked into me.
I think Coach Zampini thought it was outside the antenna again.
Oh, okay, because it looked like it landed in.
The
line judge called it in.
Yeah, and
they're going to call the line judge over?
I don't think it's about the call. I think they're going to ask her if she thought it was outside the antenna, but obviously if she's calling it in.
Yeah.
I think this is a good job by the officials. Bring in the 2 line judges, have all 4, see what they say.
It's a big difference here. They are going to wait for Marshall to make a call here.
I guess he's waiting
for everybody back in position. Tatnall's going to keep the point. A little disappointment on the purple side. Mike Zampini not convinced, but he will.
And you see what the officials.
He'll accept it.
You know, the down official said all 4 of us had it that way.
So it's going to be a Tatnall point. Jay, that is a 6-point lead, difference between a 4 and a 6. And well, maybe we're not done here.
Coach Evans said something.
We had nothing else to do tonight, did we?
No, I think Coach Evans said something. So I'm wondering if he saw it outside.
That would be very sporting of John Evans, and so make it 16-12 after John does the right thing, I guess.
And maybe Coach Evans, he told us on the show, him and Zampini are, good friends. They like to play each other. And
so Ellie Milloway back to serve. Into the net. Point Delmarva Christian. Timeout, Tatnall.
And what I said is, Tatnall, they want to get back to the tournament for the first time in years. This is a chance to pick up a 2-point bonus here.
Yeah, Delmarva Christian needs one more win
to get it a lot.
Actually, 10 might get it to them depending on their schedule. So
I think they are yeah. If they don't only play 14 matches,
but that is to be determined.
Correct. They got 15 on the schedule.
Yeah, they have 15 on the schedule until we have confirmation.
But a chance, in there he did the right thing and said it was outside, and then Delmarva scores the next point. And quickly, it's 16-13. Is our partner in crime still here?
I hope so. He's got to take the equipment. If not, his dad's right next to us.
Yeah.
And the service error, they have really hurt Delmarva Christian in this set. Checking back in for the Hornets. It's going to be Casey Kennedy and Bree Gauthier. Bree also a basketball player here at Tatnall. Back to serve is one of the Kennedys. This is Casey Kennedy. Played by Fetterman. Blocked. Well, played by Delmarva Christian. More defense from Tatnall. That's going to hit the side of the net. Point for Tatnall.
Somebody asked for a lineup check.
So we'll have another delay. Glad you could join us for some pre-NLCS baseball. Service error. Just too many of those.
Yeah, I think both coaches are going to want to see that cleaned up in that second set.
Well, they got the point back, and that makes it 19-14. Way too many points on the unforced errors in this set for both teams. Checking in for Tatnall is number 20, Lexi Tarlu, sorry. Trying to read the roster. I printed it bigger than normal, but.
Okay, I think I heard the ref go over to John. He might be out of subs.
That's going to be sent deep and not playable. Taylor Lowe just got a little too much of that one.
A little too much mustard.
Tatnall with the 20-14 lead. Nice dig back there by Kelman, all the way back to the offensive zone for Delmarva Christian. It's still alive. Kelman comes up for the bump. Kennedy just bumps it over. That's right, that's Gauthier. And off the side of the hand,
this Tatnall
Keely Kondracki.
This Tatnall crowd is pumped up.
Sorry, I got my number wrong. Elena Milloway hit that one. Yeah, they should be. They're up 7 points here in set number 1.
Like you said, it looks like the football team's here. They're on a winning streak.
Service error. I wonder if that Rashawn Lamons is in the house.
If you haven't seen him play, what are you waiting for?
So checking in to serve here is going to be Maggie Kwiatkowski. They need a few points here. Get back here into set number 1. Good serve, and that's one way to do it. That's an ace.
Ace is the place. That was one of the best serves I think we've seen here today.
That ball just died in front of Nancy Evans. Another whistle. Oh, just to get the play started. Nancy gets that one. It's up, and it's down. It goes off of a Royals defender, out of bounds. Point Tatnall, and they're probably happy to get Kwiatkowski off the serve.
Yeah.
Back for the Hornets is Chloe Kennedy.
Coach Evans making sure there you go. He's got 1 sub left, it looks like.
I think they get 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you don't really see that much in high school, but we did see that in college the other day.
That's deflected out of bounds, and it's a point for Elena Milloway and Delmarva Christian. Obviously, a team that we do not see too much of. Once in a while, we'll get a chance to go out and watch them, but do not get down to Georgetown much to watch high school volleyball. Off the net, still alive, punched over. Nice play there. I think it was Tarlu. Dug by Kelman. Can they make it pay? But Delmarva Christian's there. It's going to be a free ball over, however, by Elena Milloway. And down the middle, saved, but down it goes. Tatnall, 23-16.
That was a heck of a point.
Nice point. Getting some spark plugged out. Spark plug play by Bree Gauthier and Lexi Tarlu. Gauthier back to serve. She's gone. It's going to make me work here as Jay and I both pulling double duty here today. That is tapped. The defense is there again. They're going to try one more. Evans digs. Short set. Down it goes. Tarlu knocks that one down. And it's set point. She was running into the sideline. Coach Evans says, "You're not coming out."
The smile on the face, that's priceless.
Set point here, Bree Gauthier. I think it hit her. It hit Lexi Tarlu into the net. What kind of thanks is that? Bree Gauthier hits her teammate, and you see Coach Evans not making any substitutions. He only has the one left, so he's going to hang on to it up 7 points, unless he really needs it. He's got Emma Kirby sitting there on the sidelines, but she'll just sit and watch the end of this set. Could be right here. Doug back over. Chance here for Tatnall. Set is up. Miss hit. And another save for Delmarva Christian.
Here come the Royals.
Rachel Fetterman trying to spearhead the comeback here. It's going to be a free ball, bumped over by Nancy Evans. Out of bounds, point Delmarva Christian. Give that one to Evelyn Jensen.
3 set point save.
Coach Evans does have another, I believe he has another timeout left. He's not using it just yet. Fetterman trying again. Going up into the bottom, into the middle of the net, 50-50 ball, it's still alive. Jensen taps. Kennedy there. Kennedy's going to try to get the kill. Down the left side, it's out. 24-20. Timeout, Tatnall.
4 set points saved by the Royals. And they cut it back to a 4-point lead here as they got on a roll. It's 24-20.
Yeah, this is basketball. I really look at some of these names here. The 1,000-point club. Here's one we know, Ricky Deadweiler. Juwan Carter. Look at that, 24-64.
Yeah.
Dexter Boney. Justin Perillo. All right, it's back to volleyball. Trying to keep ourselves occupied here during that timeout. 24-20 is the score. It was 16. This is all Rachel Fetterman on the serve, and she's getting some big play. Evelyn Jensen, number 11, coming up big in these last couple of points. Waiting for the whistle. We are ready. There it is, and here we go. Pushed over and down and out. Tatnall celebrating, but it's a premature celebration. It's called wide. 5 straight for the Royals. There's a substitution. Caitlin McGonigal back in. They need to find a way to put this away. Delmarva Christian says, no, they don't. They don't need a way to find a way to put it away.
5 set points saved.
Nice serve. Dug back over the net. It's going up. And Jensen taps. Can't get that one down. Pushed. But Fetterman is there. That's going to be wide. And this time, Tatnall. Oh, no, it's in. It's called deflected.
Coach Evans doesn't like that one.
Yeah, and the players. Here comes the captain, Nia Kelman.
He
was hit by Ellie Milloway. The referee says, I heard it. I heard a deflection.
I think she said, tell me what number, and he did, and she's like, okay.
Alrighty, so we are still going here. McGonigal along, 7 straight for Delmarva Christian.
What a comeback here in this set.
Try one more time. Tapped. Played. They're going to go to Milloway again. One save. Down it goes. And we're tied at 24.
Wow, Coach Zampini is pumped up on the sideline. What a run here by the Royals, Mike.
There's the architect right there, Rachel Fetterman.
8 set point save.
Middle for Kelman. Not enough force on that one. There is force in that. Nice dig back there by the Hornets. McGonigal, we had a whistle. A violation.
I think she went underneath the net on the pass.
And it's
set point for Delmarva Christian.
Unbelievable turn of events here. McGonigal just taps it over. Nice diving dig there. It's going to be a free ball. And down it goes, and Delmarva Christian wins that one. That was number 10, Addie Benjamin, who just tapped it over. Jay, well, I don't think she was looking for the kill. And she got the win. And that's going to be do it for the first set.
What a
improbable 26-24 win for Delmarva Christian. We're going to take a quick break. We're back with more volleyball right after this.
First State Orthopedics statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Eggspectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Eggspectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
All right, after that big comeback by Delmarva Christian, how do the Hornets respond? That is the question heading into set number 2. 1-0 Delmarva Christian. Jay, we thought we all figured that set was about over, but of course it was not over.
It was 24-16, and the Royals scored the last 10 points to take the set 26-24 in the 1-0 lead.
There's Rachel Fetterman with Coach Zampini. She'll be checking in here momentarily. She got a lot to say to Coach Mike.
She was the one who served it out there, 9 straight serves.
She said, Coach Mike, you just give me the ball, man. We'll make it happen. It's a lot of different handshakes out there. That's a lot to remember. So it's going to be Tessa Kwiatkowski to serve. I know what I'm having tonight during the Phillies game.
What's that?
Wife made wings, so yay.
Honey barbecue?
Who knows what you put on them, but they're probably good.
Yep.
As the National League Championship Series begins tonight, the American League Championship Series tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be the Yankees at Houston. We're underway. That's an ace for Kwiatkowski, right down the seam.
They changed the time of the Phillies game tomorrow. They're now playing in the afternoon to give the Yankees a chance to get to Houston. They're making that the night game.
Line drive off of Evans. It's saved. That's going to be over the net. DCS unable to put that away. And on we go. Millaway pops it up. That's going to be a cross court, but Yoder gets there. This time Milloway, nice dig there by number 23, Rachel Hilferty. And on we go. Nice long point. Probably going to end right here. That's in. Point for Ellie Milloway.
That's 12 straight points in this match to Delmarva Christian.
And that just clears the tape. The overpass down. That goes Evelyn Jensen. Eyes got big as watermelons there.
That last set, Tatnall had a 4-0 lead to start. Delmarva Christian came back to win the set, but Delmarva Christian is just on a roll right now.
Another overpass. This time Delmarva Christian's going to play it, and too close to the net. So Tatnall gets on the board after a miscue. That might be a good sign for the Hornets. You never know. Nancy Evans will go back and serve this one up for the home team.
That is the end of a long, long run for the Royals.
Yeah, you don't see too much of that. Up for Jensen, wide. Just wide on this side. Of course, we were here last year. We did Tower Hill at Tatnall last year. From the other side of the gym. Service error.
He had to go outside. He had to come inside, outside, back inside to get to that side.
Ace.
Ace is the place.
Too far on that one. It's so fast I couldn't even keep up.
Yeah, that was hit with some exit velocity.
Checking in, this looks like Carly Kennedy. While we have a few seconds, I'd like to thank John Evans and here at Tatnall, along with the athletic director, Katie Phillips. So make sure I get Katie's last name right because I didn't remember it off the top of my head. Katie Phillips and of course John Evans for making this possible for us today. Up into the rafters. It's going to be played over by Hilferty. That's a nice kill. They want to tip. They're not going to get it. It's out. And Tatnall students are letting them know it's not tipped. Not this time. Jensen did not do the hitting. Behind her is number 7, Elena Milloway, and she did the honors instead. Saw the lights outside next to the football field. I guess they had their night game last week.
Yeah, against Christiana.
There's a nice dig back there by the Royals. It's going to go out of bounds. Point Hornets. This week it's Wilmington Charter. I was there yesterday for field hockey, and the lights were being delivered for this week.
Okay.
They're playing a night field hockey game tomorrow.
You know who they're playing, right?
I believe it's Caravelle.
No, I'm talking.
The football team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember it. I can't.
I'll give you a hint. They're right down there in the front row. It's at Tatnall Hornets.
Oh, okay, should be a decent
big game. Big
That's
game.
a Thursday night game.
Thursday night.
That rolls up the tape and over. And a point for the Royals. They lead 7-5. Tatnall, hard to believe they went 3 games without scoring a point this year in football because they have cranked it up the last couple of weeks, and they've gotten away from those powerhouses they opened the season with, moving up in class.
Just say I was in the bunker the other night. They have more bonus points than win points.
Well, nice effort there by Elena Milloway. Just can't get that to go over the net.
And you know, in football, you get 4 points for every win. They have 3 of them. So they have more points and bonus points. That tells you how tough their schedule is.
I believe that was hit into the net. I don't think that was a block.
You are correct.
We're going to call it an attack error.
Extra point is good, and we're all squared at 7.
Tied at 7, and back to serve is another Kennedy. I'm sorry, this is Gracie Corrado, not a Kennedy. That one still alive. That was blocked. Wide and too wide there, point Tatnall. And they take an 8-7 lead after dropping the first 3 points of this set, which was a 13-point run by Delmarva Christian over the Knicks getting fist bumps from the Tatnall football team. That's a free ball. When you're Nick Halliday, everybody wants to give you a fist bump. Just over the net, played there by the Royals. Tessa Kwiatkowski dug somehow. Tatnall unable to bump that back in bounds.
I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a dig-o, wasn't
I'm
it?
sorry, that was Elena Milloway. I keep getting my numbers mixed up here. Tessa is number 4. Elena Milloway is number 7. And then number 2 is Ellie Milloway. And I told you it would take me a while to get these correct.
Well, we're in a real tiny space up here, but it's a great space, so.
Gauthier deep, played by Fetterman. That block, dug once, dug twice. Top play candidate right there.
That is a top play candidate.
Back for Nancy Evans. Tipped over and down. Tatnall with the point. That's definitely a top play candidate. We're gonna just like write this down.
9-8.
I don't need a lot, just a point. And why I want it top play. Line drive, tape, ace. Knocking that down is number 7, Chloe Kennedy. There she is. Another hard serve, just a bit long. So the Phillies have an afternoon game just to mess up my schedule. They probably play at what, like 4:30?
I think 4 o'clock. It was supposed to be 8:03 again.
That would have worked fine for me.
But unfortunately.
Tapped up and just over by McGonigal. Here's the set. Winner, Bree Gauthier. Number 15, there she is. Back to serve.
Get the kill, now you go back and get the serve.
And why not? And a miss hit. Tatnall, 12-9. Timeout, Delmarva Christian. And we're going to keep it right here, right?
Yeah.
Here comes the boss, but he's not bringing dinner. I thought you were going to bring pizza up here with you or something. Alrighty, so it's 12. I got dinner waiting at home. We're good. 12-9. It's going to be dinner and baseball. It's just wings. And maybe a little bit of hockey. Knocked down. I think that was into the net. Either way, it's a point Tatnall. I watched a little of the Avalanche last night against the Wild.
And you also got the Sixers open the basketball season
Sixers play tonight with a busy night. Yep, the Union play, was it tomorrow?
Thursday.
They play Cincinnati on Thursday. Nice kill there. Ellie Milloway gets all of that one. Ends the run for Tatnall, 13-10.
We've seen some big runs in this game.
Fetterman, who was in charge, not serving. She hands that ball off to number 4, Tessa Kwiatkowski.
Fetterman had that run last game where she ended with 9 straight serves.
That run, however, is going to end at 1 point. Checking back in is Emma Kirby. Back to serve Nancy Evans.
Wonder if Kirby can slam dunk. She is tall.
Really good season last year for the Hornets. Cross-court winner. Give that one to Ellie Milloway. Of course, we did stream the volleyball here last year when we spent our Christmas vacation, part of it here as well for the Diamond State Classic. Love doing games at Tatnall. Ace, 14-12 with Milloway on serve. And Jay, we're hoping now we'll have some regular crowds here for the Diamond State this year. It was a little limited last year. Ace, service winner. Coach Evans is going to shuffle some things around out there. He's going to make a substitution as Hilferty comes in. So Milloway, an ace, and we're going to call the second one a service winner. At the overpass, down it goes. Jensen, she doesn't miss them. We're tied at 14. Jason, how's it feel to be back in a school desk? Feel like you're back at Salesianum?
Yeah.
Another overpass, and down it goes. I think that was number 7, Elena Milloway, who got that one. You don't want to do those overpasses. Ace. And Ellie Milloway is on fire. That's a timeout for the Hornets. 16-14 here in set number 2. All right, back from the timeout. We had to go silent there, Jay. It was like a moment of silence. Nice serve, this time played by the Hornets. McGonigal just long. And a point for DCS. A celebrity in attendance today, Rory Siskowski, the former St. Elizabeth Vikings sharpshooter, now at Goldie. Ace for Milloway.
What an impressive run for her. That's 3 aces on this run.
I think it was just 14-12 when she took over.
It was.
Another lineup change. Checking in is Carly Kennedy into the back line, looking for some defense there on these aces. Milloway, another good serve. Nancy Evans gets it. Oh, saved. Nice dig back there by Fetterman, sent over by Yoder, and away we go. Back set. Down it goes. Win for Carly Kennedy. Ends that run, but what a nice little stretch there for the Royals. Carly Kennedy to serve. Tipped by Yoder. Down it goes. And another point for Delmarva Christian. The lead, 19-15, as we get into the latter stages here. Set number 2, Evelyn Jensen, who's played a seriously strong game in the front line, back to serve. Whoa, look out below. That's Emma Kirby, who just sent that one into next week. And she's got her fan club here. The football team is here. Back to serve, this is Naya Kelman. Nice serve by Naya. Sent down into the hole. Elena Milloway finds the open space. Checking in, Maggie Kwiatkowski. And number 10, Addie Benjamin. Benjamin really gives him some height up front. She's playing up front right now with Taylor Lowe, number 14. And I can't see the number on the other player. Back to serve is 22, Maggie Kwiatkowski, the junior. The other one up front is number 7, and that is Elena Milloway. It's amazing with Delmarva Christian, every year with a school that size, they don't rebuild, they just reload. Deep, and that's tipped, and that's going to be a point scored for Brie Gauthier, 20-17. Nick's was down there hanging out with his friends on the football team. Get done practice, come up and support the ladies.
The ladies.
Maybe there's a homecoming invitation after this coming, you never know. Had one after the JV match. That's going to be 2 hits.
Of course, they're on the road this week, the football team.
They're at Charter?
On Thursday night.
Should be a heck of a game, Charter and Tatnall. How about Wilmington Charter? 6-0, first time in school history. Speaking of Wilmington Charter, if we get a volleyball update, we'll give it to you. That's tipped. No, it's not. It's off the tape and out. Point Tatnall, and it's 20-19. Ursuline and Wilmington Charter today, and then not a lot of volleyball updates available. Line drive. Back set. May have gone out, but it's dug back there, and they'll do it this way. But Gauthier's tip on. Oh, nice block on Milloway. They're going to go right back to her. This time she pops it up. Save one, save twice. That's it. Elena Milloway.
That was a great.
She couldn't get it done with the fire, so she went to the dink. And now she's going to go back to serve. They're probably happy to see her off the front line, but she can really hit. 21-19 Royals. Ace for Milloway, as that one is misplayed. Elena Milloway in the running for the First Aid Orthopedics player of the match. But we have a ways to go before we get there. Kelman checks in. Kelman a really good opening to this match. And there's a dig for Kelman. Bumped back over. Gauthier finds the spot, 3. Gauthier, 22-20. Hornets trying to get back into this one. Who's going to serve? Who? Looks like Chloe Kennedy. She's been doing a lot of the serving, coming in to serve today. Timeout. We've Delmarva Christian. Tomorrow night from Rehoboth Beach, Buffalo Wild Wings. It's the Delaware Live Sports Weekly. Back from his hiatus, Mr. Benjamin Mitchell. Benny and the Henny will be back with you along with Glenn Frazier. Nick will be down there at Rehoboth Beach. We think Pat, right, will be there? No, not Pat. Nick Alessandrini? No, just Glenn and Benny.
Glenn and Benny.
Man, maybe I should make the ride down there, but that's a long trip. They will be talking to the, help me out here, Sussex Central and Cape Henlopen football teams as they meet this week in our Sussex County matchup, which is, I believe, is the first aid orthopedics game of the week. We'll have our rankings. We have top plays, right, Nick? We're going to be all that good stuff. Tune in 7 o'clock from Buffalo Wild Wings right there. If you're down that way on Coastal Highway, come on in, stop in. You get to meet Glenn Frazier. I can't think of anything more exciting. If you want to text Glenn, I'll give you his phone number. You can hang out and just chat with him. Gauthier got under it and out it goes, 23-20. I'm not giving you Glenn's phone number. Not tonight. Saw Glenn on Friday at the Joe O'Neill. Former Middletown runner himself, Glenn Frazier. That is going to be just tapped over. It's up and in. Nice kill there for Ellie Millaway. And it's set point, timeout Tatnall. So we're going to have our Super Sevens will be updated, right? The football voting. I did mine yesterday. We will have, like we said, top plays, interviews, all that good stuff. New number ones. Yeah, you never know. It's two of them at least, right?
At least 2 of them.
And then our games this weekend. We mentioned Sussex Central and Cape. Where is that game?
It's at the
Champion
beach.
Stadium at the beach. Benny's happy about that. He gets to walk to the game. We will be at Abyssinia Stadium for Friends Against Howard. And Glenn is at where?
Doubleheader.
Glenn's got 2 games because we want to keep him busy. He's
Lake at Caravel.
Lake at Caravel.
And Smyrna.
And Smyrna at Dover on Saturday. I believe that's a noon start from the state capitol. Glenn likes Dover because it's got a nice big press box. And nice internet. We like nice internet. Like we're getting from most of our games. That's down it goes. I don't know if it was blocked. But that's going to be set number 2, 25-20. Couple close ones here. We'll come back with set number 3. Delmarva Christian up 2-0. You're watching high school volleyball powered by 302 Sports.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts, Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now. High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
All right, we're back at Tatnall. I really like this gym.
I did too.
I'm going to tell everybody I like this gym. It's a little yellow, but that's the school color, and all the banners down here. If you look at this wall real quick, a lot of Nick, you're good, Nick. A lot of banners on the wall, a lot of track. Right, we got a lot of track and cross country. There's a couple. I think there's lacrosse in there somewhere, right? I think that's the track and cross country wall. There's a boys lacrosse up there and a golf. A couple of lacrosses right up here.
So Mike, Archmer St. Mark's tied at 1. Oh no, St. Mark's is up 2-0. I take that back. Yeah.
In volleyball.
St. Mark's took the first set 25-13, and the second set 25-18.
So the Spartans, after they lost to Smyrna, they swept Apo, and after they're going on the road for a little bit,
and then Padua and Tower Hill. Tower Hill leads 2 sets to nothing.
So the Hillers looking to bounce back from their only loss of the season. We have no undefeateds left in volleyball. Christiana with a loss, St. Mark's, Smyrna, Newark Charter, Tower Hill, all with 1 loss.
Delmarva Christian.
Delmarva Christian, they got theirs out of the way early.
Yep.
Evelyn Jensen having a fine evening here. Right there's number 2, that's Ellie Millaway. She's been a problem for them. Back here, there's Addie Benjamin. There's Elena Millaway. She's had a superb night. And Rachel Fetterman. And we don't want to forget anybody. Number 4, right there, kind of behind Marshall Manlove. Number 4 is Tessa Kwiatkowski. As we get ready for set number 3. Back to serve, Nancy Evans. We are underway here from Tatnall. That is out. The question, was it tipped? No, it was not. Point Hornets. And they lead 1-0. They run up early, Jay, in the first set. And then Delmarva Christian went up early in the second set, but both of them ended up being pretty close sets. The first one, a monumental comeback by the Royals. They wiped out 8 set points to take that one. There's a stuff at the net, but the ball's alive. Down the middle, that's good. Winner Emma Kirby knocks that one down. 2-0 Tatnall.
You know, I'm really impressed with with both these teams here today. You can see, you know, both teams are very well coached and both can play.
Like to see Tatnall back in the tournament. It's been a couple years.
This is a strange year. You might see some teams that we're used to seeing in, out.
Kirby knocks another one down, 3-0. Yeah.
And a team like Tatnall back in.
Tatnall is 6-5. They're over 500. That, of course, in volleyball does not get you in being over 500. It really comes down to who you've played and how they've played. Plays a big part in that. We've seen teams finish at 5 and 10 and make the state tournament in volleyball, and you've seen teams finish at 9 and 6 and not get in. Now we're checking something at the scorer's table. We're ready to go. 3-0 Hornets. Nancy Evans off to a good start. Kwiatkowski sets. Milloway stuffed. Not stuffed, that's 4 hits. She was stuffed by the net, apparently. Good serve by Evans. Jensen smacks it down. Evelyn Jensen, another point. Be interested to see these stats later on tonight. See how Evelyn Jensen made out stat-wise. She seems to have been right in the right place.
Yeah.
Back to the Hornets, the ball goes. Checking in will be the junior, Chloe Kennedy.
You know, if you're the Royals, you want to close it out this set. You don't want to take any chances.
Especially with that long ride home.
And Tatnall, you know, they take this set. They can have the momentum.
Benjamin can't get that one down. Nice dig there by the Hornets. Deep and just out. Into the corner it goes. 5-2. And Jay, there's probably some people watching downstate. If you're up this way and you haven't seen this campus, you should swing by and take a look. It's a nice campus here in Wilmington. That's called in point. I think that was Carly Kennedy who bumped that to the end line. But it's funny because it goes back farther than you think, right? You drive in, you get to the school. Just keep going. There's more fields back behind it. The old football stadium is way back in the corner. I remember coming here to watch soccer a couple years ago, and I'm like, oh, I guess they canceled the game because it was drizzling or something. And they're like, no, just keep going. Milloway can't get it to fall. Nancy Evans will send it over after the save from her teammates over there. Jensen taps, saved by Kennedy. Free ball, good play. And a winner, Elena Milloway, just taps that one over, but that was a nice point there. A lot of fun to watch.
Great point.
A good free ball save there by the Hornets. Only to have Elena Milloway, she's done all night, hit from that left outside.
Yep.
Jensen back to serve. They're going to set for Gauthier to dig for Jensen, and the winner for Milloway again. Right now for Delmarva Christian, also on the floor, number 14, Taylor Lowe, right there in the front. See if Taylor can get her name on the score sheet here in this sequence. Emma Kirby off the tape. Milloway dug by Evans. Nice play there. Into the middle, we're going to have a whistle and 2 hits.
You haven't seen too many of them. A couple in the first set, but it's been really a clean game since that first set on.
Jensen gets this one over. Kennedy bumps.
Like
Kennedy taps. It was actually Nancy Evans who bumped it. That's a winner.
Yeah, I think that was deflected.
A little run here makes it 6-6. Checking in is Naya Kelman for the Hornets.
Don't forget, we will have our first state orthopedics player of the match to be announced after the game.
That's wide. And point for the Hornets. They go back on top by 1. Now, Jay, if you're going to come up to Tatnall, you might want to check the schedule of a certain United States government official, because sometimes the roads are a little closed around here.
That'd be a good idea.
Either the roads are closed or you're going to have dogs sniffing your car. And they're not looking for milk bones. That's going to be 2 hits right there. 8-6. Gracie Corrado with the line drive serve. Bumped up, behind Milloway, into the net it goes. Jay, Elena Milloway, just a sophomore, getting it done tonight. Looking at the Delmarva Christian roster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 6 seniors. Deep, and that's played back there by Ellie Milloway, one of the seniors. That hit is wide, point Tatnall. And from 6-6, they go up to 10-6. Timeout, Royals. Let's look at the volleyball schedule for the day. Let's see if we can get you. I don't know if we have any scores, but we can at least get you the.
The 2 I know were St. Mark's 2-0 over Archmere at the time, and Padua trailing Tower Hill 2-0.
So on the schedule today, some matches of interest: Seaford and Polytech. Polytech having a strong year, and Henlopen North having a strong year again. Ursuline at Charter of Wilmington, Caravel at DMA at 5:15. Caesar Rodney at Indian River, Dover at Lake, Wilmington Christian at Wilmington Friends. Friends coming on. I think they lost Wilmington Christian earlier in the year. St. Mark's at Archmere. And then Padua at Tower Hill was scheduled for 6:30. May have started a little bit earlier, we're not sure. But back underway we are. Ace for the Hornets.
Like I said, Tatnall looking to extend this match. Doing a good job here in the 3rd set.
Set up for Milloway. Look out below. That was tipped off of the fingertips of one of the Hornets. Yikes. All right, so in there to serve is number 22, Maggie Kwiatkowski. Sent over by Carly Kennedy. Fetterman's going to bump it off the net. It gets over. And there's a winner. Bree Gauthier gets up and knocks that one off the net, off some fingers, and down it goes.
She's had a really strong match for the Hornets.
Here's Kennedy. Carly, the senior among the Kennedy trio. Popped up, played by Fetterman. Overpass. Knocked to the end line. I don't know if that was Gauthier who got that. I believe it was Bree Gauthier. They extend the lead to 6, but they're not going to let off the gas at all. Another pop-up serve played there by Milloway. But how about that left-handed kill from Kaylin Yoder straight down?
There's no stopping that one.
Yoder with the hops there. Of course, Delmarva Christian playing without Valencia. I'm going to mess this up. Mbwagba, who had a shoulder pop out of his socket yesterday. She's over there in the sling. It just sounded painful when I was talking to Valencia before the match. Felt bad. She wanted to be on the match of the week on 302. It's the highlight of her year. I'm making that part up. She did want to be on. She's a little disappointed not to be playing. Every kid wants to play, right? We all want to play. Nice serve into the net. Down it goes. And that is Rachel Hilferty. I would have called an ace. 15-8. Deep to the left side this time. Set up. Yoder, another hard hit, out of bounds. And Fetterman takes the serve, down 6 here in the third set.
Remember in the first set, she took the serve down 8 set points, and she made them all disappear. And then some.
50-50 at the net, tapped over and out. Point Royals. Georgetown, Delaware, probably about 75 miles south of here. So we're having a lineup check here. Georgetown, the home to Sussex Central, Sussex Tech, Sussex Academy, and I believe Delmarva Christian, all of those within a couple miles of each other. And we're going to have a little adjustment here on the lineup for Tatnall. You're outside, you're inside. Nope, nope, go here, go there. A little confusing there for Kitty Schropp. They keep moving her around.
She's got, where am I going?
She's just staying on the balls of her feet, saying, I'm ready to bounce wherever you want me. Just tell me where to go. Okay, Fetterman, she knows where to go. Rachel surveys the scene, goes to Nancy Evans. Tapped over, nice play over there by Milloway. Tatnall gets hands on that one. There's the kill attempt, but Doug in the back. Nice play there. Ellie Milloway can't get that down. Gonna go right this side to Yoder. Oh, gets the line judge. I thought they were friends. She takes one to the ribs. That poor kid, she deserves some screen time after taking that hit.
And the good thing is, she even put up the flag.
She says, hey, I'm okay. And thumbs up. Yoder, I think, felt bad, Jay.
I was hit with some.
She smacked her pretty good.
That was it.
At least got her in. Oh, there's serves there in the ribs. You know where it might leave a mark.
I mean, you and I have been hit with some balls too. Emily Jerome used to take center stage aiming balls at us.
Some of them in this gym right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so back to serve. It's Tessa Kwiatkowski. I think Tatnall do all they could with that serve. Just bumped it over. And that's opening found by Ellie Milloway. Point. That makes it 16-12. So it was 15-8. 4-1 run here for Delmarva Christian. Kwiatkowski going to try to do it again. That's wide left, or wide right rather.
She called it in.
I think that was clearly out. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, I think she she went to catch the ball, and I think it looked like she put the flag down.
Yeah. I think that's why the ref waited.
It should be Tatnall serve.
Yep, she gave it to Tatnall.
And checking in, Chloe Kennedy. line drive. Good serve. Fetterman gets to it. Mill away. Dug by Nancy Evans. They're going to say it was down. I think maybe an inadvertent whistle.
Well, he called it down, which Nancy thought she got it.
She's pleading her
saying
case. I
saying
thought she got it too, but
I did too. I thought it was a pancake. Marshall, their head referee, they called it right away. And
that was a heck of a play by Tatnall. That's going to be a service error. May have to go back and look at it later, but there's a way to mark replays on here, but we're not marking them today. So your serve is Casey Kennedy, number 14. Just over the net, which is what you want to do with it. Benjamin nearly gets it down. How about Emma Kirby with the roundhouse? That's long, and that's going to be a point for Tatnall. Nice point there.
$19-13.
Into the net, that's going to be 4 hits. That goes through a couple of hands. Elena Milloway with the smackdown.
20-14, Tatnall.
It's up and sent down with a lot of force by Emma Kirby.
Yeah, she hit that one hard.
I don't know, Jay, I just watched the play again, and I thought that Nancy Evans got it, but I'm not going to second guess the official here. 21-14, Tatnall. They've been in this position before. Corrado with the serve. Goes deep to Fetterman. Into the net, down it goes. Milloway. I'm not sure that got over the net or not, but it's a point for Tatnall. They look to extend this to a 4th set. Corrado doing a good job on the serve. We have a violation.
Net violation, yep.
As I believe that was Tessa Kwiatkowski just stepped under the net. Good serve again. Kwiatkowski sets. Benjamin taps into the net, a hitting error, and it's set point for the Hornets. And you better believe they're not taking anything for granted here. They're going to play each one like it's 24-23.
Yeah, remember last time it was 24-16.
Bumped up. This is Benjamin again. Deep. It is played back there by Kennedy. Milloway. Nice dig back there by Corrado. Backline attack. That one is not playable. Elena Milloway sends that one into the floor. Checking in, Yoder. She's had some impressive hits today. Along with number 22, Maggie Kwiatkowski is going to come in and serve, I betcha. 24-15 here on Senior Day at Tatnall. Glad you could join us on, what is today, Tuesday afternoon. In Greenville.
Now it seems like late evening.
Yeah, it's not afternoon anymore, is it? It's like 7:30-ish. The set is up. There's the kill attempt. That's backwards, and Tatnall holds on, and they pull it out 25-15. We're going to play a 4th set When we come back, you're watching the First Aid Orthopedics Match of the Week, powered by 302 Sports.
First State Orthopedics statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us
Hi,
at
I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon. Hi, I'm
All right, back at the Tatnall School. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick's around here somewhere. And we are about ready to start the fourth set. Good job there by Tatnall to extend this one. They trail 2-1. It could just as easily be 2-1 Tatnall. Maybe some confidence there for the Hornets. And we'll see how it goes. We'll go and watch some baseball. Doing all the checking, all the stuff that needs to get checked out there. Starting for your Sixers, P.J. Tucker, one of the signees over the summer, right, P.J.? Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden, the Sixers and the Celtics. You can watch them as soon as you're done watching us, or put us on the TV and put them on the laptop. You know how it goes. All right, out there for the Hornets, it's Fetterman, Elena Milloway, Tessa Kwiatkowski, Ellie Milloway, Kaylin Yoder, and Evelyn Jensen. But bye-bye, Elena Milloway, as Toby Robinson comes in, number 5. I don't know if she's been in tonight. For the Hornets, I see Naya Kelman, Nancy Evans, Katie Schropp, Carly Kennedy, Lexi Tarlew, and looks like Rachel Hilferty. So that's how we're going to start. Set number 4, 0-0, and we're underway. Kwiatkowski on the serve, and that's an ace to start things off the scoreboard. Makes me a little, I won't want to be standing under that thing. Scoreboard's a little, just hanging by a chain, literally. 1-0 Royals. Line drive by Kwiatkowski. This one is played, tapped over by the Hornets. Yoder does what she can to get that over. This is going to be Kelman. Nice play right to Yoder. And that's into the net. Attack error, 1-1. And McKirby checking in.
Don't know if you noticed, apparently we were World Series champions in 2009. Because according to Bob Costas, the Yankees haven't won a World Series since they three-peated in 2000.
How I wish that was the correct information. It's I have not forgotten. Nice play there by the Hornets, saved by Evans. Have not forgotten that 2009 World Series. This one's up for Yoder, blocked out of bounds, point Delmarva Christian. However, the 93 World Series still hurts a little more than the 2009 World Series. For you old heads out there, remember the 1993 World Series. That's going to be painful till the day I go to the pearly gates and ask the man upstairs why that happened. Saved. This is going to be Evans with the free ball. Set for Yoder. That's just a bit long on that one. 3. Is it 3-1?
I have a 2-2, but they give Tatnall a point. Or they gave that point to Delmarva Christian.
Okay. So I think the scoreboard is incorrect.
It's right.
3-1.
If
Now
they gave,
it's 4-1.
If they gave that point to Delmarva Christian,
I thought Yoder hit that ball way long.
yeah.
Okay, there we go. 2-2.
That's the right call, but
All right, Chloe Kennedy, and now we have the. We're gonna check on the score again. We've had a few delays here today. That was a quick one.
I thought I had be home in plenty of time before work, but
Fetterman's got to just bump this over. The Hornets with a chance. Set up for Kirby. That's in. No call from the line judge, so the official makes it himself. Point, Hornets. Three to 2. Tatton. Kwiatkowski sets for Milloway, blocked, and we have a point not blocked. That's going to be 4 hits. Elena Milloway hits that into the tape. Hornets on a little bit of a run here.
Coach Champagne put on the sweatshirt.
Yeah, I put my hoodie on. It's a little chilly in here. Jensen, that's behind her, but she gets the point anyway. Evelyn Jensen, she was ready to give that one to SmackDown. I was out watching field hockey today. It was okay when the sun was out, but then when the big cloud came around, it got a little chilly.
It's going to be cold at nights. I mean, they're talking frost warnings.
Cross court, can't get it past Milloway. Yoder with the winner. Kaylin Yoder's been pretty impressive today when she's had an opportunity to get in there and show her stuff. Evelyn Jensen back to serve. A lot of talent on that Delmarva Christian roster. This one's set up for Kelman, and Mike Lang's camera work stunk. Back, dug back there by Kennedy. Yoder, the cross, just a little bit wide right. As we hit 7:46 here in 7:47 here in the East.
We have a final just in on volleyball. Tower Hill with a 3-0 win over the Pandas.
So I think the Hillers moved to 11-1 if I'm not mistaken. Milloway deep, and that's not playable.
Paddler was one of those bubble teams I talked about. That would have been a big win if they could have stole that one. But
yeah. They had a nice win at DMA on Saturday. Came back from 2-1 down. I'm sorry, I think they were up 2-1, but it was a nice win at DMA. Blocked. Oh, but Kirby, nice dig by Fetterman. Nearly gets down. Kirby's going to try it again. Off of Milloway. He tried to get saved through the scorers table. I'm marking that one down. Mark the tape. 6-4. So Hornets 7-4 now.
I think he's going to ask. I mean, that chair is.
That's kind of in play.
It's kind of in play.
They may have to replay the point. Now it's going to be. Now he's been sitting there for a while. You think the officials would have moved him earlier, but there are not too many gyms where you can go to the side of the scorers table. This is one of them.
St. Mark's is the other.
St. Mark's definitely. So you can see the, I don't want to zoom in on the young man, but you can see the scorers table over there. And you can see the gentleman wearing like the orange color shirt. They might have to just ask him to move. I think Coach Zampini wants a point replayed, but no. They are going to, I believe, move that.
They should move him. They should.
He's got to go behind the scorers table is the call. We'll take the chair with you. Well, pointed out by a parent. Yes, it should have been done at the beginning of the match, but obviously it did not happen. So it's going to be a point for Tatnall, I think. Now, are they replaying? And with the captain to come over. This is Elena Milloway. She wants to know why they were not replaying the point.
You're saying that's your. Is that. I mean, if he was in the way, I think that you should replay the point.
And you see Carly Kennedy standing right there for the Hornets.
He said, I'm going back and sitting on the other side.
Here he comes. So it looks like they're going to. Now, what was the score beforehand?
It was 6-4, so
okay,
7-4 is correct.
That's the correct point.
If they're given the point. I just don't know if the point should have been awarded there.
Yoder up and down. Wow.
I mean, if that's in play, then to me, they should have replayed the point.
Boy, what a hit by Kaylin Yoder. Ouch. Well, we've had that happen to us at St. Mark's. We stand or sit somewhere, and they tell us
you have to be
behind the scorer's table. Unless you're way back, then that's different. And down it goes, point Tatnall. A rare communication error there for Delmarva Christian. They've been very good at getting to everything. Checking in is Lexi Tarlew for the Hornets. And back to serve is Gracie Corrado. Part of the future here. She's a sophomore. Only 2 sophomores and 1 freshman on this roster for Coach Evans. 8-6. Nia Kelman checks in. Back there with Evans and Gauthier. Getting the serve from Milloway. That's up for Ellie Milloway, and down it goes. Eight to 7 is Delmarva Christian trying to knock this thing up. It's going to be a free ball. Chance here for the Royals. Out of bounds, and we're tied.
Okay, good little run here by Delmarva. Tatnall trying to force that 5th set. Obviously, Delmarva wants to get out of here with the W.
They got a ride. Probably homework. Dug back there by Kwiatkowski. Here's Millaway. Played by Kelman. Nice dig. It's going to be bumped over by Nancy Evans. Set up for Millaway. Ellie taps, and she gets the point. As I think that tap just threw the Hornets off. Their timing was thrown off there. (9-8) Royals. Nice dig back there by Kelman. It's going to be a free ball. And a chance here for the Royals. Bumped by Fetterman. This is Ellie Millaway, blocked. Down it goes. I don't know. I believe Carly Kennedy got a piece of that. Doesn't matter who got it. We're tied. I mean, it matters for the stats. Coach Evans does a little bit of everything out here. But hey, tosses the towel. And he says, Nancy, he's probably used to telling her at home to clean things up, right? So he's probably got to just give his daughter the towel and say.
I don't know if he's allowed to come onto the court.
Probably not. We saw a lot of that at the University of Delaware the other day with the players going and grabbing towels from the umpire stand. A little moisture on the, looked like a temporary court at UD. Ellie Millaway finds the hole. I'm sure hoping that was a temporary court.
They say it's been the court they've used all year, so I wonder if it changed. But I'm with you. I think it's just temporary until basketball season.
I mean, unless they're going some vintage look, right? That's down. Gauthier with the kill.
We'll find out. We'll find out in 2 weeks. Or so, 3 weeks.
Rachel Hilferty back to serve here for the Royals. Deep and just a bit too deep. Yoder in. Tessa Kwiatkowski in. Tessa's going to go back to serve. And Jay, we do not have an all-state vote for volleyball, but it'd be a tough one this year.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Tapped over by, not sure if that was Schropp who got it. Bump. This is going to be Kitty Schropp on the kill attempt. It's down, and they're excited. They tied at 11.
Going back and forth here. We're on the seesaw.
There's Kitty Schropp right there next to Nia Kelman. And there's Emma Kirby, just walked through your picture. Back to serve. There she is, Nancy Evans. Right side, that's going to be 4 hits. Hornets back on top. Played by Nick Halliday. There's Nick down there. A nice play there by Nick with the loose ball. Tatnall must have seen something in game film with the serves. A lot of them are going short. Smacked. What a dig back there by Kwiatkowski. Millaway. What am I thinking? Popped up in the air by Carly Kennedy. Schropp again, dug by Millaway. Going back to her, Ellie blocked. Ellie bumps this time. It's going to be Yoder with a tap to Kelman. What a sequence we have here. Schropp deep. Gets it back there, dug by Robinson. Out of bounds, point. Ellie Millaway, I believe, got that one. What a sequence we had there. She's going to go back and serve.
Yeah, that was a good point. Both teams played solid defense. We had some blocks at the net.
There's a whistle. Oh, just a sub. Yeah, there's been a lot of good D. That's Ellie Milloway, the senior. We're tied at 12. Are they going to be able to get that over? No. Service winner. Royals back
Ace
on
is
top.
the place.
Yep. It's kind of handcuffed. The serve receive on that one. Can the Royals go on a run here? The answer, Jay, is no. No, they cannot. Chloe Kennedy coming in. You know what that means? It's service time for Chloe. And we trade service errors. Good one here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Evelyn Jensen gets it to Nancy Evans. It's set. Carly Kennedy gets it down. Tied again.
Yeah, I mean first couple sets we saw some big runs from each team. This one set has been close from the outset.
What a back and forth we've had here tonight. Line drive. Yoder blocked and back to where there's nobody.
A block
Gauthier or Kirby got that one, yeah. 3-0 the final, St. Mark's over Archmere tonight.
So a couple sweeps for St. Mark's and Tower Hill. Both teams in the one-loss club. Both teams looking good for a top 8 seed.
What a great serve there. Popped up. Tapped by Yoder, down it goes. There's Kaylin Yoder. And she's heading to the bench, but she deserves some screen time. What a day she's had.
Yeah, she's been outstanding.
Line drive serve. Emma Kirby can't get that one to fall. Smack. Well, that one did go. That was Elena Milloway. Back to serve Maggie Kwiatkowski. 16-15 Royals. Quite a fourth set. We have a stoppage of play. That was a quick one, Jay. It's almost like they found a piece of paper on the floor or something. All right, here's Maggie Kwiatkowski, the lefty. The set is up for Kirby. Look out below. That's in. Royals didn't think so, but I believe that was the correct call.
Yeah, I thought that was in.
Corrado will serve it up here. Milloway, the dig, it's up in the air, save once. Kelman gets it over. Milloway again. Nobody going to get that one. Elena Milloway. Right down the middle after the first one was dug.
She hits it with such force.
17-16 Royals. Tarlu checks back in. Back to serve. Well, they're happy to see her off the front line. It's Elena Milloway. This is going to be a kill from Kelman attempt. And the other Milloway, Ellie, finally gets us to a 2-point set. We have not seen this in a while, 18-16.
It's been 1 point this way, 1 point that way, 1 point this way. Good serve.
Yeah, I think it ticked off the tape. From the back line, it's Evans. One save. Another point there for Ellie Milloway. And the lead is 3. Popped it up, played by Evans. Carly Kennedy knocks it down. Big point there for Tatnall. They needed that one.
That was a smart play by Kennedy. She goes cross court with a little soft serve ice cream. And it was nicely done.
Huge point for the Hornets. Back to serve. It is Carly Kennedy after she got the big tap there. Goes short with the serve. Fetterman gets to it. Milloway. Oh, what a save by Evans. Can they make it count? Gauthier deep, played by Fetterman. There's a little libero action here. Ellie Milloway again. Tap this time. Nice play there by Kwiatkowski. Milloway taps her own. Set by Carly Kennedy. A back set. That was Schropp. Couldn't get it to go. We're going to be at the net. Down it goes. Schropp goes up and knocks it down. 19-18. Carly Kennedy looking to tie this one up. Very short. Oh, nice play by, who was that? Ellie Milloway, just to keep that alive. Short set. Dig by Robinson. Gauthier off the wall. They're going to go to Ellie Milloway. That's in. 20-18. Nice placement there by Ellie Milloway. What a point that was.
It was. Both teams showing the defense, and
what a hard-fought fourth set. These two teams obviously respect each other. Timeout, Tatnall. Coach Evans calls the timeout.
Why don't we take a 30-second
That's
one?
probably a good idea.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told.
All right, back at Tatnall School. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell. Nick's over there somewhere, hanging out, pressing the flesh, kissing babies, whatever it is Nick does. Nice dig there. But the overpass, Jensen, as she's done all night, has made them pay for her mistakes.
Yes, she has.
Jay and I are going to be naming the First State Orthopedics player of the match. I've got somebody in mind, but we're going to have to wait to see how this ends. Rachel Fetterman had quite a run at the end of the first set. Down it goes. Point 3 Gauthier. Rachel Hilferty checks in for the serve. Waiting for the whistle. And there it is. Rachel to Rachel. That was Fetterman who got that one. Ellie Milloway can't really get on top of that one. Opportunity here for Tatnall. Blocked. Down it goes. Evelyn Jensen, the big block.
That was a huge block. Puts them up 3 here. So they try and close it out in 4.
Yoder back in.
Every set has been really close here.
This has been a fun match to watch, really. I'm glad we're here. Tessa Kwiatkowski to serve into the net. Service winner. Another timeout for Tatnall. And we're going to stay right here for this time. And take a look at the Delmarva Christian Royals. The school's competitive every year, and particularly in the girls' sports it seems, but even in boys' basketball and sometimes in soccer, they usually have a pretty good program down there.
Yeah, they do. It's it's a school that even the women's basketball team, like you said, in most girls' sports down there, but they had a run a couple of years ago.
Del Castle boys soccer, speaking of soccer, another win today against Sussex Tech. I think they're still undefeated, the Cougars.
Yeah, I think they have a couple big games coming up next week with Abbo.
It could be for the Flight A championship. Bumped over, chance here for the Royals. They're going to go to Yoder. Tips. Jay got, I think it just bounced off her fingertips. I lost the camera there for a second.
Guess who's back serving for Tatnall? Evans.
So Nancy Evans going to try to cut this lead. It's up for Yoder, the lefty. Too far. 23-21. Very few mistakes tonight for Kaylin Yoder. She's been outstanding. Did a pretty clean game, actually. A lot of service errors in that first set, but it's really cleaned up since then. Not a lot of hitting errors. A lot of defense tonight. Fetterman bumps. Yoder's going to have to just push it over. Oh! Tatnall now at match point. For Delmarva Christian, back to serve. It's going to be Ellie Millaway. She's going to try to wrap this up. 24-21, set number 4. That's going to be a tough one. That's out of the antenna, and that's going to do it here this evening. Your final score: Delmarva Christian 3, Tatnall School 1. And Jay, our player of the game, we're going to go with the sophomore, Elena Millaway from Delmarva Christian. She had an outstanding night, was all over the place on the serve, on the kill. She played some defense, and she's our first state orthopedics player of the match. Congratulations. See the coaches there in the center of your screen, John Evans and Mike Zampini. We're back with football on Friday and Saturday, and we will have more volleyball for you, I believe, next Tuesday from Delaware Military Academy.
Nope, that's Thursday. We got
Thursday from
Goldie
Delaware
Tuesday.
Military Academy. It's going to be Cape Henlopen at DMA. And so keep your eyes on our schedule. Follow us online, Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. And yeah, final score once again: Delmarva Christian 3, Tatnall 1. Thanks to John Evans and Katie Phillips here at the Tatnall School for their assistance. For Pops Halliday, Nick Halliday, Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Friday, Football Friday, on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Have a good night, everybody.